What the God are you doing? What's going on here? Right. Okay. Another pick a card today is what do you need to know? So let's stay cool. Let's not be triggered. That's oh my God, Sunday morning. Oh my God. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna do this. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1. What do you need to know? Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Queen of Swords. And the Emperor, Holy Mother of God, 2 major arcana out of 3. Whoa. So what do you need to know? Well. The wheel is turning. The Wheel of Fortune in tarot is not just like, oh, it's good luck. No, it's preparation meet opportunity. You've been working your socks off to get where you are today, right? It didn't just happen. So good luck is never random. It's quite often years and years and years and years of preparation. But people don't see it. Oh, you're lucky. No, they don't see what is happening behind, closed door, behind the curtain for years. And you've been working and doing your work so much. You've been doing that for years, okay? As a result, you had to be the Queen of Swords. Male, female doesn't matter. You are the fourth queen. You are now the Empress. So you're going to cut off what doesn't work for you. And yes, it's always about, doing the right thing. It's a sense of clarity here. It's not like I cut off people because I have nothing else to do. You have good reason. And you have been given a lot of chances, many chances. Those people or that person took it or took them for granted and didn't even realize. But they hurt you, hurt you, hurt you again. And at some point, enough is enough. Bingo. Okay, and that can take years, of course, right? You don't become an empress, male, female doesn't matter, having a cup of tea and a biscuit. You go through a 10 of swords. That is painful. 10 swords through your back. It's hurting. Then, of course, when you're an empress, you have the emperor coming towards you. And that can be, obviously, male, female doesn't matter. That can be a boss. That can be a person of your family. It can be your person of interest. It can be all kinds of things, a friend, whatever. And that is someone who has a sense of I am, someone who wants to move towards you, who will do what needs to be done, who also had to become the king of Pentacles, the fourth king. Someone who, has money maybe, but is not obsessed with money. Is someone responsible, someone who wants to do the right thing, take action, take responsibility. It's not someone who's just washy-washy. It's someone like you can count on them. That person is solid now. They were not before. But they also were waiting for you to become maybe that empress, fourth queen, the Queen of Swords, to, be very clear on your boundaries. Maybe as well you allow many times certain things that you should have not allowed. But maybe because, oh yeah, but this, because of that, because you allowed, not anymore. And maybe that will shock them, but maybe they needed that shock to wake up, to know what they have to say, the truth, and to take action, to do something about it. And they're not being washy-washy, because you cannot afford to be washy-washy with this one. Oh my God, do not mess with the Queen of Swords, ever. And that's someone who have been very kind, very loving, very thoughtful, very too much maybe. And now enough is enough. Because also you give responsibility to that person. Show me what you're made of, who you truly are. If you're washy-washy, stay where you are. But if you truly care, show me. So now we have the wheel turning nicely in favor of both of you because you both learn. So, what you need to know is the time is now. It's coming nicely. When I say now, we have, we see a sword that can be within a week, something like that. But the wheel is moving forward. That's what you need to know. Things are happening now. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's go. It's time for me to heal now, bingo. And it's time for you as well. When you suddenly say, no, I'm not entertaining that anymore. I'll take care of me now. It's time. Yeah, you may have been giving a lot of chances for years. And now you put yourself first. And I have to say, is one of the wonderful gifts when you get older, Yeah, finally you go full circle, you go back to you. Yeah, I've done enough of this or that. Now it's not to be like me first only, no, but you do not waste your energy because you don't have as much energy as you used to have when you were younger. No, of course not. So now no, I have to look after number one. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Achievement. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved to date. It is often easy to forget where you started from and how far you've come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. Absolutely. And for both of you, is an extraordinary journey because you both will grow from that situation. As an emperor, as a fourth queen, the empress. Absolutely. You can look back and think, well, you both had to go through the Ten of Swords. Emperor, empress, you both, here we go. You both had to go through the Ten of Swords in order to get the Ace of Swords. So you can look back and think, well, yeah, we've both done a lot of work on ourselves. You absolutely did, both of you. But now is time maybe to receive the goodies for both of you. The goodies. People who've done the work will receive the blessing, the, whatever, success, happiness, whatever. And people who didn't do the work, they will have to level up and fast. Love yourself first. What did I say? Wow. Love your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, you have to take care of you. And it's not me vibe. Not at all. It's self-care, self-love, self-respect. You brush your teeth every day. You take care of yourself. You take care of your heart. You take care of your soul every single day. Yes, you have to. Self-care, right? So that's what you need to know. Part number 2, what do you need to know? Okay, the Fourth of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, beautiful. So I would say what you might not know is that someone fell in love with you. You can see we have here an Ace of Cups. But they fell in love with you when they were completely unprepared. Because they were maybe feeling a bit down. You can see that person is looking down on things that maybe used to be looking down. Well, yes, of course, I used to be happy, or I don't know what to do with my reality, deflated, a bit sad, a bit down, a bit blue, right? And then you come along, boom, that's it. So either they didn't see you because they were looking down, they were depressed, they were not in wavelengths, or you were a bit of a shock to the system. Holy Mother of God, I wasn't expecting that. Bingo. So they may have said, oh my God, this is amazing. I manifested love. That's amazing, wonderful, all the rest of it. So forget about those things. Let's move to the next level. The thing is, if you don't deal with those cups here on the floor, if you don't heal from them, those emotions, because the cups is full of water, so water or liquid is emotion in tarot and in many other things, you will not really appreciate what you have in front of you here. No, because you are still dealing or carrying or caring for people or things that really not bringing you any happiness. So that needs to be cleared. And of course, it's a slow process, okay? That is really also Sunday. There may also be some money coming in that you were not expecting anymore because it's been so long. Maybe money has your name on it. Maybe there's a promotion as well, an offer of a job. Let's not forget, if something has been delayed, because the Knight of Pentacles is what I call the turtle. Takes very much their time, but at the end, it comes beautifully. And like by magic, it happened beautifully on time. So that person who may have felt that, oh my God, I have love at first sight for you, but I also have something to deal with here. So I'm taking my time because I don't want to be burned. I'm taking my time to approach you because you have been burned by the fire. I'm not going to jump into the fire. Of course not. I know better. But even though I call the Knight of Pentacles the turtle because it's slow, and it's slow for a good reason, then who wins the race at the end? The turtle. So you know what I mean? Bing, bang, boom. We have someone who's bringing you the cup. Cup, one for you and one for themselves. That same cup that we've seen here. So that is reconciliation, reconnection, reunion, whatever. We're going to reframe this connection and we're going to make it work. If it's a job that is something where, we now have the position for you. Now we can offer you what we promised you 300 years ago. Yeah, indeed. And now we're getting there. Or someone wants to say, I'm sorry. I couldn't comprehend how I could be in love with you so much when I was so broken inside. And yet again, bing bam boom, it happened. So that can be Mr. and Mrs., two Mr., two Mrs. And you know what I mean. It is beautiful. It is very pure, and it's for life. Seriously beautiful. Well. Is that it's what you need to know? Well, bing bam boom, right? And that can be also a contract or money that you were not expecting anymore because, wow, it took so long. Here we go, right? Here we go. It takes whatever it takes, right? Okay, I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, because if you had a reconciliation, that means that there were some issues at some point. And they took their time to process what happened, and you as well. It takes whatever it takes, as I said. And also, they were trying to kind of focus on something else, but those issues over here, they couldn't handle it. It was too much, too soon. And now, after a while, things can unfold. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. So, what is it? À quel jour ça dans le fond? I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. Beautiful. Because, the prayer, the wish, whatever, we're trying to manifest something. Maybe you wanted that reconciliation, but you thought, do I have to do something? Do I have to leave it alone? Do I have to act on it, or should I not do anything? I'm not quite sure. If you're not quite sure, stay put. Take a moment. Maybe stay there and look at what is around you and how you feel and what you want, what you don't want, and just take your time. Nobody is rushing you. And this is not a rushing energy here. It's slow. Slow because when we build Pentacle, it's not about the money, it's longevity in love or friendship or stuff like that. It's longevity. So you need to build the trust. And a lot of people want love like on Amazon, or reconciliation on Amazon. Like, oh yeah, I want to have it now because otherwise I'm gonna panicky. No, you're missing the point. You need to go through a journey, on a journey, understand things so then you don't do that again. Reconciliation, yeah, but we're not gonna go through this process every 2 days. So we may indeed learn from it and learn a process. So then we don't do this again. And then really dealing with those so then we can enjoy this one, right? Yeah, when we're talking about feelings, you have to be careful. Don't hurt people's feelings because you don't know what they're going through. Be kind, be thoughtful. It's sometimes difficult when we live in a busy world, but let's not be, silly. Even before social media and the internet and all of that, people had to rush around to make a living as well. They had to rush around to feed the family. They had to rush around to make sure that the field were, bring some food eventually. So let's not think, because now it's so busy. So please, I'll just cut the rubbish, right? True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. You might think so, of course. George is here. This is love. This is, as I said, Mr. Mrs., two Mr., two Mrs. Here we go. It is a commitment for life. It's a love story of a lifetime. So if someone didn't realize that because they were still suffering from other things or unresolved emotion, now they have to realize this is special. Don't just stick at it like, oh, well, whatever. No big deal. No, pay attention. Pay attention. When you have love, when you have billion of people and you find your person and it's true love, respect it. And be kind to each other. Be careful for, not hurting someone's sensitivity. Because that hurts, that goes straight in, like, in your core. Because when you open your heart to somebody, you're more vulnerable. And that's why that person is taken, or you, because it can always be reversed, you might take longer to recover. Because when you're being burned too many times, you don't have that strength to repeat all over again. Okay, so take your time. And particularly when it's love, or particularly it's reconciliation, which is friend, love, your family, whatever it is, or association, you know, some kind of partnership here. Take your time to know who is who, and make sure that you know where you stand, so you don't hurt people just because, oh, I didn't know. Really? Okay, on this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.